You're full. Find your own tattoo on the app. Oh man, we're getting little kids. This indoctrination. They're trying to get these kids to accept the numbers when they come and collect us all for camps.
God, what was he saying the other day about
robots?
Was that what it was? You like said something like you tweeted him back like something
I was like, LOL, what? Like, what did he say?
Yeah, what was that?
I love that guy, but sometimes he says shit that I just go, what? You need someone like me next to you all the time. That's what Alex Jones needs. He just needs me to go, hey man, what? Stop. That might not be it. Some people need a rudder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And by the way, if I'm your rudder, you got a serious fucking problem. You got a serious fucking problem.
I was hoping that flat earther was going to like do the
Shoot
rocket shit. Yeah, I was waiting. I was so excited for this.
Apparently he has done it before. He shot himself like 160 miles into space or some shit.
God.
Not really.
Yeah, no.
No, he did. I think he did shoot himself like 1.6 miles into the air. Something ridiculous in the past. And he recovered. Took him like several days to recover from the G-forces. I do believe that this is something that was in the article. It might be something he said. He might just be crazy.
Yeah, he's trying to be like Evel Knievel. He was trying to do a bunch of different things, and he jumped onto the flat Earth thing about a year ago to gain money, he said. That's what I read. He's trying to like jump a limo over a fucking gorge or some dumb shit like that.
Well, no one believes it.
But wait a minute,
real.
how do you know? Oh, yes, they do. Son of a bitch.
I read the article about it when it first was coming out last week.
Yeah, you know what? I read one of the craziest fucking arguments someone said, one of the flat Earth proponents said about it. This is going around apparently, so forgive me if you've heard this. But the idea that a ship doesn't really disappear over the horizon, that you could always zoom in on it if you just have enough of a powerful lens in your camera. So they think that in some way is proof that the Earth is flat. That's just proof of how far you can see. That's all it is. You don't understand. Like the curve of the Earth, it takes forever. It's fucking huge. Like I get what people are doing. Like, well, how come if you zoom out, you can see it? Well, you can't forever. That's why you can't see Mount Kilimanjaro from your fucking living room in Santa Monica,
right.
dipshit.
Right.
All right? It's a curve to it. It just takes a long-ass time, and you can't see the boat long before it goes over the curve. Because unless you're talking about a giant-ass boat, and even a giant-ass boat at 30 miles away, which is where you still be able to see some of it, that's too far for your eyes. So if you zoom in with some sort of a crazy spotting scope or something like that, yeah, you'll be able to see it for a little while, and then in another couple hours, it'll be gone. It's going to go over the top. But they want it to be real so bad. They want it to be real so bad that they come up with these things that aren't true as examples why the Earth is flat. And the big one was, how come every photo of the Earth from space is a composite? You didn't even bother to look into it. Because that's not true. If there's a fucking satellite that takes a high-resolution photo of the Earth something like every 10 minutes. It's the Himawari 8. It's a Japanese satellite. You could go online. You could look at the pictures. It shows where every fucking storm cloud is all over the country in real time. So if there's a storm that's hitting Cuba, you go to that, you look at that image from that day where the storm is. You'll see the fucking storm. Like, it's all real. If you don't believe that's real, do you believe that someone is so good at hiding shit that they've kept all the images of the flat Earth from ever being published? That no one has been able to, in the history of people, has been able to travel past the ice wall into the nether region of hobbits and gnomes and pixie elves.
It's just mental health, We have a huge problem.
It's lack of education. It's lack of education, and then it's also being committed to these ideas to the point where they're a part of you. It's idea identity politics. This is what it is. When you believe in an idea so much that you don't, and I've been guilty of this, and I think everybody has at one point in your life, you've been guilty of not really looking at it for what it is, but instead looking at it for what you want it to be and for what you've already committed yourself to believing in. That's a big part of the problem. A big part of the problem with people is you commit yourself to believing in something. And then when you commit yourself to believing in something, anything that's contrary to that belief gets fought viciously. You shut it down, you interrupt by all means necessary, you mock it, you deride it, you don't examine it objectively. You don't look at it objectively. You just look for a way to shoot it down, look for a way to shit on it, look for a way, if any, fall back on the government lies all the time. I never believe them. Fall back on all these different positions. But at the end of the day, if you look at it from just like, well, okay, what's the most likely thing? The most likely thing is it's round. They've figured it out. They know it's round. You can see it from space. They've taken pictures of it. People have absolutely flown in the space station. There's videos of the thing landing out of the sky, people pulling people out of the water. They've gone into space, okay? They've taken pictures. This is all real. There's satellites, they're real. If you get satellite radio, it's real. Okay? It's really from a satellite. When you get DirecTV, it's real. It's in space. It's orbiting the fucking Earth. There's flight patterns that are carefully calculated, that are going around the Earth. Everybody would have to be lying. Do you understand how crazy it is? I'm with you on a lot of conspiracies. I'm with you on Operation Northwoods. I'm with you on the Gulf of Tonkin. Shit, you get me high enough, I'll go Area 51 on you. I'll go Bob Lazar. I'll go deep on some who the fuck knows wacky shit. Till you get to the Earth being flat, and that's when I go, you're just chasing your tail. You're chasing your fucking tail. Angry little pricks calling me a shill.
They're just
Jamie,
trolls.
you got your round earth shill shirt on.
Oh.
What a perfect advertisement. This is an advertisement show.
YoungJamie.com.
YoungJamie.com. Get yourself a round earth shill t-shirt, folks. I have one. I wear it all the
Shipping
time.
by Christmas.
And they're very soft cotton. Feels wonderful on the skin.
Yeah, I think it's almost like a troll. What
It's
do you
not,
think?
man. I'm telling you, I used to think that too. It started out as a troll. This is what I think happened. I think it became an exercise in psychology. From what I've understood, and I might be wrong, but from what little I've done poking around about this, it seems like this might have started on 4chan, and it might have started as a joke. That there's always been a certain percentage of people that believe that the world was flat. There's always a certain percentage. Just like there's a certain percentage of Moonies, there's a certain percentage of people that, are Satan worshippers. There's wacky beliefs. And people get attached to these wacky beliefs, and they fucking cling to them, and this, in whatever it is, whatever the belief is. There's a certain percentage of people that have always thought the Earth was flat. But then what I read was that someone on 4chan started trolling, and that by trolling and trying to post this fake evidence about the world being flat, a bunch of people bought it, and they ran with it. And not only did they run with it, they started to ramp it up and add things to it, and flat earth theory became a thing. And these people all decided that this was like a legitimate pursuit, that there is some Illuminati, some group of Jews, it's always Jews, that are hiding all the information, that somehow or another they've talked to all the map makers, all the people that work in commercial shipping, all the people that are flying airplanes, all the people that are making satellites, anyone in aerospace, all these fucking people, all these people are all together and they're all lying. Okay, and I am too. Or maybe, just listen to this, maybe you're chasing your fucking tail and you're confusing the shit out of some people that are dumber than you because of your inability to look at what it is versus what you want it to be. You heard me. I'm not right about everything. Don't get me wrong. Oh, Rogan, you fucking... I'm right about this. There's no fucking reason why someone would lie about the shape of the planet. There's no benefit in it. There's no reason why anybody would conceal that information. There's no benefit. If someone found out the Earth was flat, they would be fucking singing it from the rooftops. Any real scientist. Any real person who's been in the space station, any real person who's flying the space shuttle, they're real. I know you're like, oh, you don't know them. I've met them. I had that Chris Conrad guy. Is that his name?
Chris Hadfield.
Chris Hadfield. Forget his fucking name.
Commander Chris.
I blame the weed. Chris Hadfield. He was wonderful. He was in space for a long time. He was talking about the effects of it when he came down and how bad it fucked up his body. That was a fascinating podcast. I remember I think I got like 40 minutes with him, and then he had to go. It was like one of those quick little things, and he was amazing. You're talking to a guy that's been circling the fucking planet in a metal box. No, that's not real. It's real. No, it is real. This is the reason why your phone works. Understand this? This is what's ironic. The people that are doubting the highest minds and the most competent technological innovators in the world. Like the most competent people are the people that are involved in like aerospace, airplane construction, construction, cell phones, computers. Those are the people that are at the top of the fucking heap. And these apes that are using these devices to say that the world is flat, you're doing just what a massive disservice you're doing to the very minds that have created the thing that you're using to complain with this ridiculous idea that someone's hiding the information from all the people because they don't want you to know that the world is like your phone, man. I get it. I want to believe Bigfoot's real. I get it. I want to believe. If you show me some fucking half-assed Bigfoot footage, I'll watch it 3-4 times in a row. I'll go one day, maybe. Hey, maybe. You never know. There's a lot of parts of the world we never go to. You know, somewhere deep in the Congo. I wouldn't be surprised, right? I want to believe, but I'm also objective. You got to be both. I know you want to believe the Earth is flat. I'm super sorry, but it appears to be round as fuck, just like every other planet we've ever looked at. All of them. Imagine how crazy it'd be if Earth was flat. Well, here's the problem with this idea, you fucking dummies. A lot of the people behind this idea believe that it was created by God, like on a pizza tray. Like that this is part of a religious belief, is that God made this flat Earth in the cosmos, and it's all about us. This is part of it. This is connected to your group. Joe, you're so arrogant with your idea. No, I'm fucking dumb, okay? But I'm smart enough to know the world is round. Crazy assholes.